Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of our Sacred Chakra Dance Series. You've got Daniela here with Adventures in Consciousness, and today we are going over, as you might imagine, with a little bit of gold going on here, our solar plexus. So today we're going to be going over our body rolls, which is something that can be a little challenging, but always do the best that you can. And if you find a way that works better for you, that is safe for your body to do, that you can get a similar motion in the ocean, as it were, with your musculature and activating those centers, then please, by all means, you would use whatever practice gets you to this movement safely. So when activating our solar, we're going to be using our belly roll or our body roll. So I can do a good fair belly roll. It's taken me a good long time to get to where I am today. So please, 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 no one look down on yourself for not being able to do this right away. Like, for instance, when I met Frank, he could already belly roll with the best of them. And I was like, I'm still trying to figure it out. And I've been a dancer for like 4 years. It was so embarrassing. I was like, so don't look down on yourself, you guys. So sometimes we have a natural ability to do things with our muscles or that we practiced as kids that we don't remember, right? So belly roll is going to be activating certain sets of muscles, right? So let me go ahead and bloop, get our little bit of music going, right? So it's going to be activating certain sets of muscles, right? So we're going to be going our pelvic lift. We're going to be pulling in our stomach. We're going to be pulling in our chest and rolling it down. Right? So you can start from the bottom. Right, that was the bottom one. And I am using my whole body and doing my best not to, see, this one's hard. This is a hard one for me, right? Going bottom up. Good. I'm glad you can see that it's hard because it's not always super easy to train your body and your muscles to do these new things, right? Top down is a lot easier for me, or at least that's the one I've practiced more, right? So top down is a lift, shift, right? And you're squeezing in here, you're squeezing in here, and then you're giving yourself a lift, right? So forward, lift, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So as you do that, you naturally kind of, right? So allow that to lead you forward, right? And then the more you can bring this in, right? And not use your neck, right? This is why it's good to practice in front of a mirror or like in the camera, right? But when you get it right, you can feel it and it rolls down your body. You're like, ooh, feel damn abs dough. Girl, I didn't even know I had abs until I started getting this right. And I know you know what I'm talking about. Another way that you can start to help train your body, or at least that was what helped me, is to engage your legs. So typically you wouldn't necessarily be doing much feet work, right? Because you're moving your body. But sometimes what I found is you put a leg forward and allow yourself to play and shift and do more of like a camel. Because this is like when you go up on your tiptoes, right? So for those of you who know, you already know. But it's like kind of adding the camel action of the swaying back and forth. It allows you to kind of get into it and start to sort of train your muscles. And then what you do is you start from that really big movement and you work into a smaller, more condensed, refined, muscular movement versus the big skeletal one, right? So, but when you can start to activate those muscles, right? Feel it work in your core. Activate that yellow center. And again, all of this time is an opportunity to pay some attention to your body, pay some attention to the organs and things in that area. Give thanks, right? I know we didn't talk about it much in the sacral, but again, it follows through. I don't want all of these videos to be like 3 hours long. You know how long-winded I am anyway. Right? So pay some homage to your body in that way. Use it in your sacred dance, because again, you can always, when you get this going, feel the music. Allow your body to just tell you what it needs to work on. Right? Right? So we're using the belly roll, we're using the body roll to make contact with those organs and those muscles that generally as ladies we pay very little attention to, right? Except for, why is it so fat? Right? So let's pay a loving attention to these areas of our body and engage them in dance. And when you can, again, because this is one you can travel with, like you saw with the camel. Oh, look, I'm gonna go do something over here. Add a back bend to it while you're at it. Have some fun with it. That's the whole point. Have fun with it. If you can't get the motion 1,000,000% right, that's okay. As long as you're protecting your body, as long as we're, again, starting for the belly dance position, right? I mentioned that in our root video. All right, just allow it to flow through. You can move this all around. So our solar, right? So enjoy using that body roll. Get to know your abs, get to know your stomach, get to know your diaphragm, right? All of these organs, your liver, all of these things like your upper intestines, because your upper intestines are in here, right? Everybody thinks this is like your stomach. No, your stomach's like up here, right? It's up here, tucked up under your tits, right? Your heart's over here, your lungs are in here, and your stomach's up under there, okay, right? So this is your intestines, right? So ladies, when you think about gut health and things like that, utilize these movements, you know, your OMI, your pelvic lift, your body roll, right? Utilize these movements to activate a lot of the muscles and fascia and all of that stuff around these organs that never get enough oxygen, never get enough, you know, blood and oxygenated, and they're just starved for dehydration and all of that. Just craziness, how we end up starving ourselves for nutrients and movement and hydration. So utilize these movements as we go through, start combining them, right? And let your body tell you what it wants to do. Thanks for watching, you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you liked this video. I love you guys. Comment below, questions, all the rest of that good stuff. I'm gonna go find something green now, and we're gonna work on our chest lifts, shimmies, playing into our heart chakra. So I will see you next time.